Hey guys, welcome back. This time I'm in season 3. Season 3. Veterans, Veterans season 3, not just recruit season 3. I heard that today there was gonna be updates. Patch. I just I noticed the difference in the main menu and now it says play online versus offline, and then when I click play online, this is the first screen that popped up. I don't really know if I wanted the game to change yet. Supposedly it was gonna be easier, but I was liking the challenge. I'm like, why make the game easier? Like literally, like I didn't agree with that one, but I haven't actually seen the patch notes. So yeah. I don't know if I want to see them either. I haven't researched anything about the game. I haven't seen one single YouTube video about the game. I don't think I even saw gameplay before I played it. My friend just told me about it. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, my friend just told me about it, and it was when I looked it up because I wanted to see some of like it was on Steam. I did look it up on Steam, but I didn't see any of the videos because Steam those trailer videos are more like cinematics than anything, or like videos of the like I don't know. It's just not actual gameplay most of the time. Um, I haven't read any guides either, which is normally what I do. Like I'll play the game. Normally, when I get into a new game now, I'll look up videos of gameplay trailers or get gameplay footage on YouTube. Um, I see if it's something I can get into. And normally, this type of game is not something I'd get into, honestly. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, normally I'll watch gameplay trailers and then I'll buy it on Steam most of the time. I don't really like all the other platforms. I liked what Steam was doing before all the other platforms came out. I thought Steam's idea was to just be like the hub of all games. But then I noticed that it kind of turned into like one other platform kept popping up, like for one particular game that was hyped up. Like, for example, the not that this was the first, but Fallout 76. It wasn't the first on the launcher either, I don't think. But it was the first one of the first games I downloaded that required. Oh, it was first Origin. I'm sorry, Origin. My bad. My bad. It was Origin. I completely forgot about Spore. But either way, the point is the same. That I started noticing all these other launchers pop up for a set of games. I guess they were trying to get into the market of and not getting the Steam cut that I'm sure they charge developers or whatever people that release games. Um, so then suddenly Over time, I have like fucking 5, 6 launchers. GOG was pretty cool. GOG.com, if you haven't gone, go. Especially if you're about in your early 30s, mid 30s, when computer games, like if you were a child and you got into computer games, you're basically, you, and if you were into gaming throughout your life, um, then you've kind of seen the whole history of game on PC gaming. They would sell the games back then for PC. I remember they would sell them. I'm sure it was first fucking cheap looking CDs cases, right? The small ones. But then like I remember specifically, I don't think they were the first, of course, but Valve when they released Steam, Half-Life. They sold it like in this box that was like this big. You could open the front cover of it and see like more graphics and like details on the game and stuff. And I remember um, that's when I kind of first. I remember having a collection of those boxes. Like we wouldn't throw them away of like games we bought for the PC. Of course, we played all the other games like the Warcraft, Orcs versus Humans. Like, oh, when I say we, I say me and my brother, my older brother. Um, that you had to like install everything from a CD and all this other stuff. DOS prompts would pop up and shit. It was silly. Now that I think of it, but that was then. Um, and when so everything was you had to have back then you had to have like you didn't have installers online. You basically needed the CD. So like you needed to save the CD. I don't know if it sounds a little weird for you youngsters, if any youngsters happen to watch this. But yeah, you needed the CD. I remember also Oregon Trail on the PC. I think it was Oregon Trail 95, I think. I'm not sure. But I've been wanting to replay it bad. I just haven't looked it up on GOG and I haven't reinstalled the GOG launcher. I don't know if it's there. But I remember Oregon Trail specifically like having to need they were all like this, but you needed the CD inside the CD tray in your computer to launch the game. Like the game wouldn't launch without it being run from the CD or whatever. Or without I don't think it was actually run from the CD, but maybe it used details from the CD at the same time of after you're installing it with the CD. But yeah, so we saved all the initial little. They looked like fucking music CDs like back in the day, where you would get them from like Best Buy and stuff. That they had them on like a big aisle in alphabetical order of all the artists. It was like that type of CD for the first ones, like Warcraft. Um, and then they switched to the big boxes became popular. I don't remember exactly when, but the big boxes for gaming or PC became popular. Like they sold them, like I said, in like these big boxes that you could open. Um, what was my point with fucking all this? Let me get my phone. All right, back to Gabe's history of gaming, PC gaming. Um, I've mostly been a PC game player, like gamer. I remember like when I was a kid having, they first got us. I remember because it changed my life. Getting my parents getting a computer for us changed my life. Fucking altered the shit out of it. I was super thin prior to ending 5th grade, like super thin. Like I was skinny. I was a fucking petite ass dude. I was in track. I was one of the fastest. I was never the fastest. I've never been the best at anything. But I would always come in second. I did come in first one time on a race because my friend Abraham, which was in track with me at the time, fucking decided to get an asthma attack in the middle of running. So I got first place by default. But normally I was like second, third place all the time. Then my parents got a compact. No, what was it? I think compact was our second computer. The fucking the cow one. What was it called? Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. All right. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna look up? Gateway. It was fucking Gateway. Gateway computers. Doesn't exist anymore apparently. It's bought out. Let's see. Let me see if these are it. Yeah, it was this fucking brand right here. This cow thing. Always reminded me of a cow. Well, they got a Gateway computer for the summer. Like prior to the beginning, like at the beginning of summer. After I was going from 5th grade to 6th grade that summer. And they got the computer. And I was what, 10 maybe? What's a 5th grader, 10 years old? I gained so much weight during the summer, like a ridiculous amount of weight. Now that I think about it, if I would see a child gain that much weight, like I have before and after pictures, not that they were taken on fucking purpose, but I have before and after pictures of how it was in 5th grade and then pictures of 6th grade, which I wish I could show y'all, but I don't have any uploaded on the computer. But I gained so much weight, and when I went back, because of the computer, because it changed my habits completely. I can't remember exactly what I was doing prior to getting a computer, honestly. But maybe Game Boy. I have no idea. But I was playing something, but I think it was Game Boy. I never had the original Game Boy. That was a little bit prior to my time, because when I was already at the age that you can fucking play a Game Boy, they had already released the Game Boy. What was it? No, it wasn't the first Game Boy. It wasn't the original. Like, it wasn't this one. It was the one that came after. Was it Game Boy Color? No. No, it wasn't Game Boy Color. Game Game Boy Pocket. 1996 was the Game Boy Pocket. Yeah, it was the Game Boy Pocket. That's where I started with Game Boys. I'm pretty sure that was prior to. I don't know. I don't know when it was, but I did have a Game Boy, but I can't remember exactly the grade I was in when I had one. But I do remember fifth grade because my life changed after fifth grade. Fucking gained so much weight. Of course, I don't have the actual amount of weight I gained. But when I went back to school on the first day, people that I had seen before and like talked to, like classmates, they were basically like not talking to me. They were treating me like a stranger. Like I remember we were sitting down to eat or something. I can't remember if it was for lunch or breakfast or whatever, but I remember one of the girls asked me, she was with other people there, like sitting down close to me. They asked me like, "Are you Gabriel?" Like they asked me straight up. Um, and that kind of like threw me off. It didn't affect me back then, I don't think. But it did make me feel a little different. Um, After that, yeah, it's not like I was overly obsessed all the time on the computer, but it's like as kids, my mom especially gave us like things to do throughout the day, like chores basically around the house. She worked all the time, but she did give us all chores. There was three of us at the time: my older brother, sister, my older sister, and we would have to do chores and all this. But I remember like we had to ask permission to even turn on the computer. Like we couldn't use it. We couldn't use it if we did not have permission. And of course, now that I think about it, that's fucking acceptable because um, you don't want fucking children to be breaking because I think they spent a good amount of chunk of money back then. $10 old, yeah, I was right. Um, and around that age, I mean, I was 10 years old, so my older brother was 14. You know, they didn't raise dumbasses like nowadays. So my parents had to work, so they would leave us there at the house. Like to my older brother fended for us or whatever. But my older sister has always been the most responsible. My sister is 2 years older than me. My older brother is 4 years, so she's in between. I do have a younger brother, but he's 10 years younger um, than me. So they would leave a lot all the time to work. They would leave us alone, and we would turn on the computer like in secret. As soon as like I remember sometimes my mom worked like at 6. She would go in at 6:45 because I started working at the same hospital she did eventually later on in life. So eventually I figured out that's the time they would go in. But back then I remember like waiting for them to leave. It was fucking 6:45 in the morning as a little kid, like when not too little, 10 years old, but yeah, 10 years old, 6:45 on in the morning, somewhere around there. Prior, it had to be prior to that because my mom had made noise and stuff, and my dad when they were getting ready for work. So it had to be a little bit before that I would like kind of wake up and like pretend, to be asleep. And then It didn't happen every day either. It's not like I was fucking obsessed, like I said, but I do remember have these moments, the good moments, the excited moments as a kid. You really don't, at least for me, you don't really remember the bad, or at least you don't recognize that as bad when you're a child. But you do remember the exciting moments, the moments that you're like, like I remember. No, I'll tell that later. But as a kid, especially, you fucking get excited. The world is fucking new. I didn't realize this until I'm fucking late, like an adult, but back when you're a child, things are fucking new. Everything is interesting. Not everything, but a lot of things are interesting. And you get excited for little things that other people or adults, older adults, just don't. Um, so I would wait for me and my older brother would wait for. I don't think he did it with me. I think I was kind of mostly. We kind of would beat each other to it, but um, I remember sometimes like as soon as they would leave, I knew. I mean, you're going to work; they're not coming back. And if they did, I would be on the lookout anyway, um, because we couldn't turn on the computer without permission. Mm. And they would leave, and I would run to turn on the computer. And then I remember like sometimes I would play until my older brother woke up, and if I was playing already for a while, like I would give him a chance. And then if he was playing for a while, he would give me a chance. Like we would take turns. I don't really know if we ever fought about it. I can't remember ever fighting about it, like arguing about computer time. Um, we must have, of course. We were children. I have no idea. But that's kind of how me and my older brother have bonded, I guess, throughout the years growing up. Basically, our lives. I don't really remember ever playing with him with toys or anything, or maybe the age difference was too big to be playing with, like with the same type of toys. But I remember computers were a thing for me and my brother, my older brother, and with my little brother too. But that was later on in life. But growing up, they got the computer. It changed my life. I started using it all the time. I stopped being active, I guess, and I gained so much weight. So much weight I gained. And then I had issues with weight ever since. Ever since my parents got us a computer, I've had issues with weight. Not in a bad sense that, like, oh my god, I'm fucking morbidly obese and I have to, like, change my whole life around to not die of a heart attack at 35. Just, I've been husky. And that kind of did affect, I think that did affect my self-esteem now that I think about it, because I remember sometimes like in 7th grade and 8th grade when you're like, at least here elementary schools, there's shitloads more elementary schools than high schools, and they kind of congregate everything at the end. um so when I joined middle school, well, several of the regional elementary schools all went to the same high middle school, so you meet a lot more people that you haven't met before, and you start hitting puberty, all that. You start thinking girls are hot. um and yeah, I remember in the mornings going to school sometimes, like my they would wear us my khaki uniforms, khaki pants, and then a white shirt. they would they were kind of like a nuisance. Like I remember them kind of being tight, like always, I guess subconsciously or whatever, not like literally thinking about it, but I did notice, that I'm a little bit bigger. Um, I remember some mornings I would just be kind of like annoyed having to like get dressed for school and have to go through like little awkward moments of like being self-conscious, I guess, or like having to walk in front of the class, or even like if they certain things like you would have to like they would call you and you would have to go up in front of the class to get something or stuff like that. Like I remember it did affect me, not that bad, but now that I'm like in hindsight, I can say, it probably did affect me how how I grew up. So ever since we got the fucking computers, I've had issues with that. Even now, I did go through like a period that I had a hard time, and I did lose a lot of weight because I got sick in college from drinking too much, I guess, and eating spicy foods. Got fucking ulcers. Then I lost like 50 pounds, and I was like super thin again. But that kind of picked up, I healed over time. I gained the weight back, and even worse, I'm at my heaviest in life. I think I'm around 230, 235. 235, and I'm 6 feet, 33 years old. So I thought like the whole point of that, I guess my little tangent there is that Steam. I thought when Steam came out, I don't remember the exact year or anything. I thought I liked what they were doing. They were basically like the most popular. It was getting pretty popular platform, like to just download games, buy them there. You know, then it had its own friends list, and it kind of like they incorporated it into their games and stuff like that. So I really liked what they were doing, so I kind of just stuck with them. So that's normally what I do when I get into a game. I'll look it up on YouTube for gameplay trailers, and I would go on Steam, check the reviews, what's on Steam on their Steam page, and then download it there, buy it there, whatever. My car's preloaded. Fucking way easier to game. But then all these other ones started fucking popping up, and I got annoyed. Honestly, I got annoyed by like having to like launch different launchers for different types of games. Um, so when they told me about this game, damn. Oh, um, not purposefully, but I didn't research it. All I knew was that I went onto their Steam page because my friends wanted to try it, and I was gonna buy it. Um, and I saw that it was, I think, $60 if I remember correctly when the price for Back 4 Blood. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to spend $60 on this game. I'm probably gonna just play one night. So I just I just went with it. I didn't do a lot of research. So I haven't researched anything about the fucking game. Oh wait, I lie. I did see a search up right now, but it's because I wanted to know if there is a character that started off with a shotgun, because I was having problems with other people getting the shotguns because I was playing, I think, mom, because I liked her perk. Which is the +1 inventory for like healing support, I guess. Support inventory. And then I had the idea like, well, why did she start with a rifle? Like, what if other characters start off with something different? So I did search up, what was it? Didn't come out now. Oh, it came out right now. But it was like Back 4 Blood character shotgun. And the first thing that popped up was that what's his face? Hoffman starts with a shotgun, so I just started choosing him by default whenever I join games. But aside from that, I haven't read any guides, builds, card deck builds, anything. So I've been working with what I got, which I'll show you right now. Let me just check this out. Happy holidays. I already saw this. Offline campaign. I don't know if I like this, honestly. Like, why would you want to play this offline? Honestly. I mean, I know there's problems with online, like people leaving prematurely prior to even starting the game. And Recruit is not that bad because bots are fucking amazing in Recruit. They don't really necessarily die too much. They help you a lot also, like because they don't die and they stick to you basically. So like if you go down, there's someone around to pick you up and all that, and then they randomly heal you, which a lot of people don't do, like real people. They use the bots in Recruit. Oh, I think in all difficulties, but in Recruit, you know, they don't die as often. But once you switch over to veterans and you play with which I've tried several fucking times, just because some games you just don't play with anyone on the start. But the fucking I outplayed the bots like 2 to 3 times. Literally, like I was the last man standing by a lot, and I had to res the bots, and it was like, okay, well this is not worth it. Not fucking worth it. I'm over here playing by myself, which is not necessarily bad. I kind of like it sometimes. I actually like it a lot. But when the teammates that you rely on suck, like bots and veterans, then you have to join regular people. So like a big problem with their queuing setup, I think, is that the game doesn't wait. I guess it has like a predetermined time when you're queuing that if the game doesn't find anyone, it just starts it. I haven't really checked or anything, but that's what I noticed on queuing. So sometimes you'll start with like, well, first of all, sometimes you'll start by yourself. There's no one else that joined the game, so you get assigned to bots. Other times it's like 2 players, and it shows on the first screen. It shows who they are, like their names and how many players there are joining for the game. So a lot of people just leave. If it's not a full group, they'll fucking leave, which I've done several fucking times, honestly, because it does suck. So that's one of the big problems with their queuing online system thing. It doesn't matter if people quit, like midway or anything, or in certain rounds, after certain rounds, because people have shit to do, you know, can't be playing a game all day. Not that it takes that all day, but people fucking leave. And then the game starts up with you playing with bots on veterans when they fucking die. So I had just a little idea for their queuing thing, which was I don't mind waiting. Like I don't mind waiting for a game to start with full 4 players, especially on veterans. They could leave it the same on Recruit, doesn't fucking matter. But on veterans and upwards, you need real people. You really do. So I would rather just fucking wait. And it's not like even like it doesn't even take that long. It shouldn't take that long to find 3 other players on the globe to play with you. You know, like it's not like there's gear scores or anything that divides players. They're all starting at the same difficulty and entrance level. So like, why does the game do that? Why does the game launch online with you playing with bots when they fucking developers know they won't survive? I'm sure they played it, like, you know, for fucking releasing it. So that's one big problem I did have with the game, the queuing. I would have to leave a lot of games because once I got to a certain point in veterans, it was like, okay, I'm with this other player, and I did try it several times. I think, yeah, no, like more than 3 times that I was queued up with just one other real player and then 2 other bots, and we would make it to like Act 2, and then we would just, even if we were like okay, working well together, we would just die. Like it wouldn't last. So I thought maybe they could change that. I didn't think they had to start an offline campaign. Okay, what's roving merchants? Spice up your gameplay with roving merchants and burn cards. Just in time for the holidays. Access these timed rotating supply lines and one-time use cards by talking to Shinda. We'll see how that is. I'm not gonna judge. Raiden practice area. Practice your skills as a Raiden in the Four Hope shooting range. Head there now to get started. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, because I did play the multiplayer team against team thing. That your a team is Raiden and then the other team is cleaners, stuff like that. I did play it one night with my friends, and they kind of do throw you into like just being a Raiden, and you can choose like from several different types of Raiden, but it doesn't tell you really how to like play them or anything. But yeah, it is pretty good. It's pretty cool. I find this will be useful. Okay, so let's close this baby. I've been talking way too much.
A wise decision.
Alright, so I think there's a new burn cards. What is this? Okay. Nothing was available last I was on the supply lines. Nomadic factions will now periodically offer powerful wares you won't find anywhere else. Whether merchants are the soldiers. Unlocks are randomized for each roving merchant track, so make it a priority to purchase anything you want before time runs out. Alright, so what is this? 0 out of 7. They all have timers. They all have different amount of cards. Okay, not good for me at all. So these are just like one-time cards. Is that what I'm getting? So it's pretty cool. Because they rotate with time limit. If you buy them all, use them once. Is this really who gets 500 kills in one fucking round? It says each kill grants 1 copper, up to 500 for each gun hired gunplate. Unless this fucking card lasts until your team loses continues, I don't think it's really worth it. I think they put too much of a high limit there on the 500. I've never ever gotten 500 kills. You will never max it out in one round, so I hope this lasts more than one round. Okay. Quick slot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming they last more than one round because what the fuck? One quick slot in one plus one quick slot inventory for like one round. Just so you can be disappointed the next round when you don't have it? No, I think they last more than one round. Banner? I'm assuming this is a permanent one. I don't get these cards so far, but we're just seeing. Okay. We're just seeing what's up. So I guess maybe I should buy some? I have enough points. Oh, I need to switch the thing. There you go. So I guess let's try... Which one was the one with the banner? Okay, let's try these. Okay, so plus one quick slot, plus one team quick inventory. Which one was the one I just bought? Oh, I think it was this one. I want to get one for the shotgun. Really? No more? Okay. Okay, so some of them do disappear. Oh shit, no. I mean, I guess they do because the fourth one disappeared, but it's the same card. Guess it's a burnable. Oh, run through my points. Okay, then it's time to play. Burn cards are now available. Burn cards introduce a new way to shift the battle back in your favor. Burn cards provide potent effects when compared to normal cards. Purchase burn cards through other merchants. Activate burn card from the collection. Collect with 9 of each card. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Alright, well, I guess let me just queue. That's lame. Why are they letting me start Nightmare if I haven't even passed Veterans? Why doesn't it say plus 35 friendly fire anymore? They really took off the percentages from the description. Why? What changed? I guess I really need to read the patch notes. Now it just says friendly fire enabled. They used to say plus 35%. So veteran act 3. You know what? Let me actually go to the restroom and all that first. I've been talking way too long. I've been talking for how long? Fucking an hour. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm sure I'm fucking cigarettes. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No. They're in the red zone again.
What up, guys?
What's up? They changed silver bullets.
Well, on the bright side, it didn't play the dark. Goddamn fucking corruption cards.
Damn, they changed cards.
Ooh, sniper
Said
rifle.
you were coming. Gonna check up on his friend Rogers, are ya? Crazy bastard kept
So what
me
kind of
drunk
decks are you guys running?
Ain't got
Shotgun.
hardly the barrel of a gun.
Dope, dope,
Only thing
dope.
you'll lead up there is a wooden box. You ever walk back from the manor? It's some trek.
Used to be good fishing up there. Not anymore.
Yeah, rather him than me. Told him he'd be cut off, but he insisted.
Wait a fucking minute.
Well, I wasn't going back to get him. Told him.
Razor wire's in the quick slot now?
It just made them more excited. Candies.
The fuck?
Too many of those damn things up there. We rigged the forest to fire.
Yeah, I don't know some of these changes.
Hands down once, not letting it happen again.
I don't think I'm very happy with that one.
The land's sour up there. I better see you guys back here soon.
Alright.
Oh, so I'm to blame?
Need to reload. Moments like this, I feel truly alive.
Alright, I got eyes on the snitch. He's in the bush right there.
Something's off.
There's Jimmy's and it'll go off like a screech owl with a sore toe. And hardly paid.
Oh. If you guys just run past, I can lead him towards me. Yep, that works too, fuck yeah.
Manor's off to the right, through the woods.
Hey, you're a hawker.
We need to get you some time on a range.
Well, look before you move. Hoffman.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Alright, I got the sleeper. Ah, shit. This is about to get weird. We'll just put razor wire right there for now.
None the worse for wear. Reminds me of the times my father would go hunting. Thrill of the chase, camaraderie.
Nothing like the bond that can be forged on a hunt.
Well, that's what I imagined it would be like.
Behind us,
He
tall boy.
afforded me at home.
You have issues, Hoffman.
Come on, girl, you can shoot better than that.
Reloading.
And a fat boy behind us, too.
You see, it looks like it's our lucky day.
I can't say I'm proud of the fact, but I used to purloin the odd apple or two from old man Johnston.
Oh, wait. Fuck.
Taking this.
Gotta reload. What's that?
Careless is what it was.
This should be fun.
Bathe in the guts. Oh shit, maybe not.
Snitcher coming up behind you, 2 of them.
Holy fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah, they came out of nowhere.
What the hell?
Fuck it.
Never seen that.
Yeah, they just came out of there as you were walking through. I'm like, what the fuck? Got a tall boy right next to you, too. Watch out.
Wow, I missed all of them.
Fat boy somewhere in there, and a hawker behind us. I'm gonna die back here. Fuck it.
A tough fight, but we made it through. Shoot him between the eyes.
There you go.
Need to reload.
Fat boy.
Upright.
Worst timing ever.
I didn't get damaged.
Why can't I move? That was weird.
Reloading.
Did we kill that fat boy, or did he just walk off again?
Friendly fire.
I didn't see. He walked off.
Yeah, he's still alive. There we go. Shit.
Wow, that.
He's still alive, I think. Yep. Man, my ping does not want to lock onto him this time.
Use a hand. Harley, watch where you're fucking firing.
Got a snitch on our left. Oh, is that a Barrett? I'll fucking take that, boy. There's a fat boy behind us somewhere.
I'm picking up a signal.
Fuck you guys, damn it. Alright, well, that happened.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh well. At least we'll get one more card in the next round.
The pity card. I guess I'll still get silver bullets. They changed it up. I got it for actually the bullet penetration, but now it's plus 15 effective bullet range.
Oh, I should probably do accessory damage. Now their weak spot. I grabbed a second cool toolkit for this run. That way we're just, you know, better off there. We run into something.
Nice.
Everyone ready?
Oh shit.
Watch where you move in the future.
We need to get you some time on a range.
I hear a fat boy somewhere, just heads up. There he is.
Something's off. I can feel it.
Hatchet here.
Snitcher there.
This should lead to the old Johnston place.
Good shit.
I should rejoin the others.
There's birds on our left, be careful.
Mind the birds. See that? Want to let everyone know we're here. Shot me. You okay? Need help here. Reloading.
Yeah, I just heard a hawker. And there's a fly box right here. God damn it!
Were y'all shooting into the bushes?
I don't know where they're hitting those birds at, but I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You know?
We don't have to do much. Just kill the big guys on this if you use the fucking tractor thing.
Yeah, problem is, oh, that shit's gone from the last one. Thank God. Alright. Hawker somewhere in there.
I'm down!
Ah, damn it, I'm done.
GG, guys.
How did, like, that many birds get scared at once? Like, I don't get
I
it.
think people were shooting into the fields with bullet penetration or just range. That's why I aim to the feet. Dang. Failed on the first fucking one.
Got a shitload of coppers for that old rifle I had lying around. Makes me glad too.
Fuck. That's what I mean. I'm gonna fucking stay in this group. Let me try again at least.
donkey guy was hysterical.
Alright, I'm locked in, so I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. Damn, we got fog. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I think one less damage. Breakout, of course, because I don't rely on teammates to break me out. Because what if they're in a sticky situation too? I didn't choose a burn card. I can't choose anymore? Oh.
Philip said you were coming. Gonna check up on his friend Rogers, are you? That's the idea. Crazy bad. Said he might need it. Ain't gonna argue with the barrel of a gun.
We used the burn card, did it work?
Only thing he'll lead up there is a wooden box. You ever walk back to the manor? It's so correct.
Used to be nice up there.
Yeah, rather him than me. Told him he'd be cut off. He insisted.
Cut off?
Well, I wasn't going back to get him. I told Phillips as much. It's crawling up there. That just made them more excited, like kids in a candy store. There's so many of those damn things up there. We rigged the forest with fire traps. We got caught with our pants down once, not letting it happen again. We best stock up. The land's sour up there.
Lots we can use in the future.
Right here.
That's mine.
Reloading! Did you hear that?
Propane tank here.
I'll take this.
Snitcher!
Sleepers don't trigger hordes anymore?
Going in. some bullets. Something's wrong. What's that?
It's your lucky day, HR.
Let's do this.
Keep up. Don't want to have to go back.
Straight ahead.
You see that? Perfect. This should be fun.
Jesus, I alerted the snitch.
I never thought I'd be doing this when I was at Minute.
Greatly appreciated.
Watch where you fucking firing.
We need to follow that fucking shit. Damn, sucking ass in this round. Just sucking ass.
How did I end up out here? Friendly fire! Cover me! Reloading! Team, a little help, please! Get me back up! There's life in this old dog yet!
Get up.
Assistance would be appreciated and actively required! Help!
Not on my watch.
Much obliged.
Come on. Come on.
Thanks.
We were lucky this time.
Going in.
Something's off. I can feel it.
Warm up. Over there.
This way! I'm picking up a signal.
Stay hardy as we start to walk. Strap in because we're about to dig deep with the J-Man. If anyone's out there, got another supply from our friends and my sponsors at the KSC. A lot of good stuff. All the essentials. Shuffle your stool on up to your radio, loyal listener. Where did these things come from, huh? That's what we've all been wondering, man. No way this came from this planet. All those billionaires sending their private rockets into space. You look into the eyes of those CEOs like silver glass. They ain't from where I live. I can tell you that.
Gotta be kidding. Yeah, I'm good. Intel over here. Perfect.
They will return sooner than later.
Not going to be easy. Over there. Trouble ahead.
I guess they increased the charges on these first aid cabinets and veteran.
Could come in handy.
Now it has 2 free charges.
Do with just a needle and thread.
Damn, save the barrels for the big guys.
I don't believe I'd like to listen to what you say.
Not these fucking things we can kill with one bullet.
You're on your own out there.
We don't want to be creating in the way.
Hurry it up. Lot of activity over here.
Did we get them all?
I never thought I'd be doing this when I was at
Thank
medical
you.
school.
Shut the door.
Thanks for the heal. I wonder if these corruption cards are like increased the further you go, or how do they work?
Here, take this.
Clover 2, this is Hope 1. The Ridden are continuing to escalate their attacks. I'm hoping Rogers' compound will give us the edge we need. Get there as soon as you can. Hope 1 out.
That shows it all. Haven't had a single customer since. Now you all show up.
What's that? Need that.
Best be prepared for any and all eventualities.
You might just live through this after all.
No, I think I'll take magazine size.
Killer.
Just what I want.
Are you ready? You don't look ready, and the key to survival is being ready.
We lost contact with the patrol near your location yesterday. Be on guard for anything unusual.
I see smoke, but looks like plenty of Ridden still got through.
Watch your footing. No telling if these stairs will hold. could come in handy. Thank you.
That's the chime. You know the time, listener. This is the J-Man. Signing on. Well, listen. Looks like the whole forest is ablaze from up here. Haven't seen anything that pretty since my wife left one in July. Let me tell you, there were fireworks that night. And don't think I'm being bitter here, dear listener. Oh no. Ted and her saved my life. Sure, they got my house. But I got to live. If I was still in Philly, probably be worm food right now.
We don't have to shoot everything in sight.
For setting me on the path to my true calling. If you're out there tonight,
Stealth is a part of this game, you know.
keep your safety on. This is the J-Man. Signing off.
Don't disturb the bird.
Being stealthy and crafty, you don't have to waste so much ammo and lose so much health.
That'll teach you.
Look,
Focus your fire. Get
Aren't you scary?
Everything's fine. Everything has a soft spot. Look out! Reloading. Quick! We gotta stop it! That's it! Run, you coward! They killed Walter!
need to get back to the team as soon as possible. What's that? A tough fight, but we made it through. Aim for the head. Can hardly see. Look, Doc's down. Locker there. Reloading.
Somebody want to get me back up? Give me a minute.
One for one and one for all, hey?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Taking this.
I need to patch this up.
Supply crate over here.
Wish I could have seen those babies go off. Boom! Flambe a la ridden.
Reloading. Here we go.
Much appreciated.
Thanks. Shit.
Duck and cover, everyone!
Need to reload.
Don't slack. They'll be back.
It's an alarm door.
More haste, less speed, HR. Some assistance would be appreciated.
People leaving.
Assistance would be appreciated and actively required. When you have time.
Game. Ooh. I don't think I'll play anymore. Was this like the third group? Okay, yeah, granted. I do lose a lot of health by going first. Because if y'all noticed, I was basically going first, yeah, all 3 rounds. But if people just followed me, they could get the stuff I can't kill. We don't have to kill you don't have to kill everything on the fucking map. You don't.
I got a shitload of coppers for that.
Just because it moves and it's a raid, you don't have to fucking kill it.
Good. Great. Exciting even.
Cheered me up.
You can just stick to one side. Especially on Act 3. Especially on Act 3. Just like on the first level, stick to the right side. There's never anything good on the left side. You be sporadic with your fucking ammo and your shots. If you're making all this noise, it's gonna attract every ridden, of course. There is a stealth
Doesn't sit well with me.
component to this game. I'm pretty sure like the fucking attachment, at least for shotguns, I don't know where else it appears, but that says that
Later.
ridden don't respond to the gunshots by 75% at least, or like depending on the quality, right?
Great times.
So there is a stealth component to this game.
Remember,
I don't think people realize that.
defense is a good offense.
Like I said, I haven't read guides or anything. This is what I've been observing. Like, you can get through so much just being quiet. Not like it's like stealth like fucking Payday. But be sporadic with your ammo. Don't shoot. Especially if you have a lot of bullet penetration or whatever. or long range, don't shoot. Especially if you don't know what's beyond your targets, don't shoot. Shoot downwards. Like, you don't need that many bullets anyway to kill them. Like, at least for shotgun build, I'm not gonna say about any other build, but shotguns you can shoot at the feet and kill crowds still. Like, so if you don't know what's beyond you, don't shoot it because there could be birds back there or some door, some security door. Oh well. I think I might end the stream here, guys. I'm pretty sleepy. I worked today, so I woke up like at fucking 5 in the morning or some shit. I'm getting pretty drowsy, so I'm just gonna disconnect without forgetting to turn the fucking stream off this time.
Maybe.
Thanks for joining, whoever joined, and